Hello everybody, good morning. This is Selenino. Welcome back to the graveyard where we are playing, whoops, wrong button. Some Oblivion. It is time to enter Kvatch, my friends. Happy first snowfall to people who are in the Canada area and having their first snowfall.
The covenant is broken.
Hopefully my power remains.
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar.
But yeah, it's been snowing pretty steadily since about 10 o'clock last night, and our power has been flickering. So hopefully it doesn't do that. Fuck me over during my recording sessions today. Oh, we're on our way to Kvatch. We're on our way to Kvatch. We are going to do so much work here. I was a busy little beaver last night and made breakfast before I went to bed. Made me some ham and dill sandwich. It's been alright. Whoops. Why does R do that? Oh, demons! Hold my scam. More scamps. This is one of the reasons why I very much enjoy doing this quest a little early.
It's the smell, really.
If you come here later, the demons that come out of that portal are much more annoying to deal with.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
No.
The only thing, we'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment.
Yeah, they would.
I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left.
This man is very good.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Akatosh. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe. Some kind of portal to oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the wall. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed. You want to help? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. Are you sure? I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the one.
Yeah,
you can see the marks on the ground where they were. With the great, I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. If you can get in there,
Alright, let's go close our first Oblivion gate.
It's a brave thing.
That is a big gate, though. I'll admit, like, in the end game, the last time I played Oblivion, years ago, I played an illusion assassin, basically. And towards the end of the game, I basically got so skilled at illusion that I would literally just go invisible and run my way through every Oblivion gate without ever getting into a fight. I would just invisibly run my way through the entire thing, and then just pop the sigil stone at the end. I didn't hate it. It's a fun way to go through them.
I'm supposed to be impressed.
There's some blood grass. Hey,
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly thing. The others, taken. Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took many and off to the big tower. I'm getting out of... The captain is still holding the barricade? All right. I'll try to get out.
Alright. He's going to go ahead and join the forces outside, while we need to get in the tower. So let's go. And welcome to Oblivion. It's a pretty place. well, this particular realm of Oblivion. Yeah, you actually learn a lot of really cool things about Oblivion in this game. Like the whole realms of and the other planes of existence. And I really like it, actually. It's pretty coolio. Oh, it's a scamp. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. Can't touch this. We want to go over here. You gotta be careful of these plants. If you walk into them, they'll actually like shoot out a little poisonous gas that'll do some damage. There we go. Alright, we'll fight that out now. Ooh, we just got a spell book that lets us shoot bolts of electricity. That's sexy. Destruction isn't really ever going to be this character's strong suit, as I'm more of a resto. Did he kill it? No. He did not. So let's just quickly heal up here. So basically we need to get in that big tower, get across that bridge, go up there, get the key, go back up there and finish it. Or vice versa. One of those sort of things needs to happen. Huh? Juke, juke. Alright, didn't juke that time. Oh, mines. Oh boy, did I forget all about those being a thing. This is sort of like the opposite direction from where we need to go, but I don't like leaving these guys behind. And it'll still level up by one end. Some gold, please. At least I think that's the wrong way to go. Let's double check. I hope everyone who's watching the video has been having a good week. Mine's been like a mine's been shit. That'll also like spring in and attack you. You can actually shoot these mines with a bow and arrow, and you can pop them, which is actually kind of fun. It reminds me of runes from Skyrim, because you can do that with runes too. Those arrows are really strong, but they weigh a pound each, and I'm not picking them up. However, a Dremora longbow is crazy good. Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. These are founts of just pure magical essence. They'll actually just restore your magicka if you drink from them. Which is super useful, I have to say. Alright, there's the front door again. Ooh. Take that heart. I'm a firm believer that a Daedra heart is always important to have. You never know when you are going to need one. So it's always best to have one running. Alright, let's get up here. Ooh, that was a little bit of a stutter. Oh! The range on touch spells is a little hard to figure out sometimes. Their hearts are also very good for restoring health. But like, there's also like these health blood fountains that you can drink that'll heal a ton of your health. This, no, we don't want to go there. This is like the first like tutorial, quote unquote, Oblivion game. And it's really not hard. they sort of hold your hand as they lead you through it, just to get you used to the idea of them. Because, like, this is this game's version of dragons, right? Like, in Skyrim, you have dragons. You do a few main quest stuff, and then you kill your first dragon. And then dragons are suddenly all over the world. Well, you do your first Oblivion Gate, and then Oblivion Gates spawn all over the world. I like how that imp died to its own trap. Idiot. I believe that door there is locked, and we need to go across the bridge now to get the key. Let me double check. Yep. And the guy who has the key is torturing that dude over here. Yeah. I love Oblivion Gates. I wish Oblivion Gates were in Skyrim. I think it's really cool that in Skyrim you can actually get a sigil stone. But you need to have like conjuration 100 to get it off. If it's actually like a quest line.
Over here! Quick!
These guys are also like super weak compared to Daedra in the other games.
Quickly! Quickly, there's no time! You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion Gate open. Find the Sigil Stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The Keeper has the key. You must get the key.
I have the key. We can't let him out. He's just stuck there forever. We'll just heal casually on our way back. I still have a little bit of a hard time with the hotkeys. I'm not a fan of using the number keys. Yeah, I don't have like a tricked out gaming mouse anymore with a bunch of like side buttons I can map things to. I did. As a Christmas present, a while ago. There's a trap there. Yeah, there is. As a Christmas present a while ago, I got a legendary World of Warcraft Cataclysm gaming mouse, which normally these are like teleporters, which normally would have cost like almost $100. Those are pants that fortify fatigue. They're not armor though; they're pants. But the mouse was on sale, and my family was able to get it for me, and I loved it. It was a really sick gaming mouse. It lit up, the lights were super cool, it had a bunch of buttons. Buttons that were especially mappable to World of Warcraft, but could be mapped for any game. And my roommates at the time decided they wanted to have a pet rabbit, without conferring with me ever about it. And the rabbit ate through not just that, probably $300, $400 worth of electronic equipment that I had to replace that I assure you my roommates never covered. Jackasses. Alright. I don't enjoy shit, there was a magical well like right there. That makes me really salty because those Welkin stones are very valuable to me. I actually feel upset about that. Oh. I really need to figure out that hotkey for take all. Hey buddy. The reason he flashed white like that is because he'd cast an alteration spell to increase his armor. And whenever you attack something in this game that's increasing its armor through magic, it flashes white to reflect that it actually has like a shield. I think that's everything. I think we just finished our first Oblivion game, which is pretty sick. I definitely should have looked at what time we were starting though, because I have no idea how long this episode's been going. But here's the Sigil Stones. Sigil Stones are really cool. They give you the ability to magically enchant your gear. without needing soul gems or knowledge of how the enchanting system works. So it's really cool because not every character roleplay wise would be going around enchanting their own gear. That's just not the way every character would work. If you're playing a character who doesn't agree with the idea of trapping something soul in a soul gem, upgrading your gear to magic is going to be a pain in the ass. Except Sigil still
I'm
exists.
just lucky.
You closed the gate. I knew you could do it.
I knew
This
you
is our
could do
chance
it.
to launch a counterattack.
Yeah, it is.
I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but
Alrighty, let's go. I have absolutely no reason to wait except for pause. Let's see what this Sigil Stone actually enchants. Fire damage on strike, light on self for 15 feet. So what this means is if I enchant a weapon with this Sigil Stone, I can push the stone into a weapon and it will enchant the weapon to deal 5 points of damage on strike fire damage, which is fine. It gives it like slightly above average amount of charges, which is cool. Or if I put this on a piece of equipment, like a piece of gear, I will just radiate light in 15 feet permanently, which could be really cool, especially if you're playing a character who isn't like stealth based, or if you're playing like, if you have the idea of playing some sort of like holy paladin, putting this onto your shield would be badass, right? Because you're walking around as a paladin in heavy armor with this heavy shield just radiating light. But we're actually going to put it into our steel short sword, I think. No, we're going to put it into our fine iron longsword. But before we do that, we want to repair it. The reason we're doing our repairing before we enchant it is because you're not able to enchant or repair magical items until you have your repair at a certain level, and our repair isn't there. So see, we actually get 80 uses, I believe. Not 5. Hopefully not 5. I think it's 80. There. To anyone who's paying attention to the video, yes, that just happened. Yeah, see, 80 uses is 400 charge, which it's weird that they have charge and usages. I don't really understand because of the same thing, but whatever. Either way, the repairing, we did actually level this up, which is pretty sick. So let's go deal with Kavach. Normally, if I'm playing a magic-themed character and I do the whole loop, by the time I get here, I have to deal with an army of these guys who are clan fears. Oh!
Someone's been murdered!
I accidentally one-shot one of the guards. Hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. However, that prop that says our kill was observed by an unseen thing, means the kill was observed by the Dark Brotherhood, and the next time I sleep, Lucien Lachance, the current hand of the Dark Brotherhood, will come to me and give me a quest to join them, basically. Shit. That's garbage. I'm actually upset about that, because we just wasted our Sigil Stone and then we immediately got a better weapon. What's the drop button? I don't know the drop button, the drop button, the drop button. Shift click. We'll pick up the Kavach Curious. There, now we look like one of the guards. Their armor is just a good bit better than the leather armor we were wearing. So, though that is kind of morbid, I think it's very fitting because after this quest line, we become known as the hero of Kavach. I think it's very fitting to wear their armor.
What's it like out there? We were beginning. It all. Brother.
Alright, excellent. Martin has survived, and he is back here. There he is. Before we talk to Martin, we are going to pray. Do I have a bounty? Because it's asking me to repent my crimes. And I'm going to be very upset if I have a bounty. I have a 1,000 gold bounty for that. Are you serious?
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra over... The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want? Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now.
I like
if all this is part of the divine
He's very
plan,
bitter about the situation.
I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
He's having a real, like, big question of fate.
What plan? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. What can you possibly... Emperor Uriel Septim? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. You spoke to the Emperor before he died? I don't know. It's strange. What does this mean? What do you want? No. I'll go with you when we can all leave here.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, none of these gods will give me their blessing because of that bounty. Fuck, that is such bullshit. We're gonna sleep and level up and probably deal with Lucian. We're gonna take speed because it's a +5. The other +2s are all kind of garbage, so we'll pick this up. And I think we'll pick up luck.
You sleep rather soundly. And you.
Yeah, like this is all so stupid.
Now.
We'll deal with him later. He's
Your
the
path
speaker
is
of the
clear.
Dark Brotherhood. There
Send
we go.
Rufio to his death.
One, the
the
fact that
Dark
he could even
Brotherhood.
show up
It's a
here
smell,
is
really.
nonsensical
Smoke
garbage.
and fire and something
Two,
worse.
the fact that these guys are still out here. Like, I need to, like, get behind them, maybe?
It's
There we
safe.
go.
Come on.
Yeah. Now we'll be able to continue the quest line. Yeah, the fact that I have that 1,000 gold bounty, that might be permanent, too, because there's...
Report, soldier.
I don't
Sir,
know.
we're
It's
all that's
really
left.
weird that this happened.
Derek Indian?
Like,
Josh
it
Sally,
was
and
one
these
shot. It's
civilians.
not my fault.
Firing.
We were
Worse.
in the battlefield.
There's no one else.
There were
I
others,
I
sir,
do love
but
that
they
Lucian
refused to
Lachance
stay
just
put.
showed up
We
here.
tried to convince them
Because I've never seen that
I
happen
guess they
before.
didn't make it.
Very well.
And it's
The area-
crazy.
The area is clear?
Alright.
Be seeing
I
you.
need to talk with this guy.
We've done it. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even close. You've come. I warn. Are you ready to...
Yes, let's go. I'm going, like, even though we've now helped to the point where those people in the church can get out, we're gonna go help retake the castle. And the rest of the city.
Die!
I'm going to hopefully try and not
On your side!
murder any more of our teammates.
Damn it! The gates are locked, and the only way to open... We can't open that gate from out here, and the only way to get into the gatehouse now would be through the passage at the north. Hurry and find Barrich Imian. He should be back in the chapel. Once...
Alright, back to the chapel we go. Oh well, I guess we need to keep ourselves healed.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. We'll be right back.
Awesome, we just picked up a Legion. Which is good. If you're playing heavy armor...
There's nothing.
There you
I'm
are.
just waiting for... Yes. You do the guard one little favor and suddenly you probably couldn't find it on your own. I'm coming. I've still...
Yeah, he's gonna die. If you're playing a character who wears heavy armor, this is like a great sort of spot to get an actual decent set of heavy armor from these guys. And the odds of them surviving all the way through the encounter, all of them, is kind of not good. I thought that was my scamp, and then I realized I hadn't summoned a scamp yet. So no, it was not my scamp. Oh. Why did it jump back to number 1? There we go. These are also stunted scamps. Which means these scamps aren't actually as strong as regular scamps. Once we level up a few times, we'll start running into actual scamps. This game does a pretty good job of scaling, in my opinion. Like, making the enemies get harder to your level. Are you the only legionary left? Where did the other guys go? They couldn't have both died. This is where all the imps are, and I don't see them anywhere. Oh well, whatever. I wouldn't want their gear anyways, because I'm not playing a heavy armored character. I've already pilfered the stuff I need from the Kebab gear. But, yeah. I do remember I had a character who infamously was a high elf. And I was born under the sign of the wizard. Or no, the apprentice. So high elves start with a 25% weakness to magic. All types. So if I'm ever hit by a magical spell on that character, I take 25% more damage. The apprentice side gives you a huge boost to your mana, like 100 points of extra mana.
This is it. The best.
Which is like a super... I think there's actually some repair hammers over here. 1 second. I could have swore in one of these it was actually repair hammers. Oh, frick. Ooh, lockpick. Where was I? Ah, yes, the apprentice. So the apprentice gives you a ton of extra mana to your pool. But gives you a 100% weakness to magic. So, at the end of it, my character had a 125% weakness to magic. So, if there was ever a time where I was hit by magic, I took basically double and a quarter the damage. Here it is. And it was really stupid, because, like, eventually, at, like, the end of the game, everything's dealing magic damage. Everything just is. So eventually it was like, oh, well, everything in the game is hitting me for, you know, time and a half, time and a quarter. I really should have used my skeleton.
This area is clear.
Skeleton here, just so I didn't get any of the scamps confused. and actually cut down my own dude. We need to go find the Lord of the Keep, who is quite dead, and prove that he is quite dead by recovering his sigil ring. See, that one was a real scam, but for some reason he just stood there like a lemon.
Tell me what you've got.
I will probably turn up the difficulty at some point. I believe I turned it down slightly below average, just at the start, while I was getting used to the controls. But now that I've sort of gotten them under my control here, I don't think I would have a problem with turning it up slightly. I love the Shield of Kavach. Alright, there's the dining hall. I don't really care about that. Oh, he died. See, here you would actually get like the Legion Curious and everything, and it's just a ton of really good stuff. I don't believe I have a spell of Heal Other right now. There's the sleeping quarters. Again, you can go into all these places and get a bunch of loot, but I'm more concerned with actually doing the story. Alright. Also in this game, you can just walk NPCs out of your way super easy, which is way better than Skyrim, where you often get stuck. Good. Good, good, good. The Count's quarters. I'm trying to loot, you piece of crap. See, we're already out of charges for our sword. There we go. We'll be able to bring this sigil ring back to the captain, dude, and it'll make him happy. Well, it'll make him sad, but it'll finish the quest. And then we'll be able to go deal with Martin. Oh. Nose was all jammed up there. Hey, your acrobatic skill went up. Thought that was a good read. I don't believe there's going to be much fighting, if any, left, so let's just heal up.
Where is the Count?
He is dead.
If only we'd come. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. Did you find the Count's... At least, this is safe. Thank you. Here, take this.
Yeah, he gives you, his Curious, or Cuirass, his armor piece. Yeah, his is magical, though. His increases your, strength and endurance by 2 points each. Which isn't a lot. Alright, let's get back to the chapel and deal with Martin. We're probably gonna end the first video there, because I believe we've been going for quite a while. And hopefully that bounty of mine disappears, or I'm gonna have to serve jail time or some crap. And my skills will atrophy. So, in this game, if you go to jail, just to briefly go over this because we might have to have it happen, you can choose to keep a single lockpick, and see if you can pick your way out of the jail. Sneak around to wherever they've stored your equipment and steal it back. Or you can just live out your sentence. But because you're not out adventuring and actively making yourself better, your skills atrophy, and you actually lose levels in your skills. Which is a way for characters that players used back in the day to get their level even higher. because if you would say I lose a few levels of one-handed, my overall level stays the same, and I'm able to re-level up my one-handed, which means I'll actually level up and get more stats again. So people would often pick a few major classes that specifically would atrophy while in prison, and then get themselves arrested, you know, do a few months in jail, and then level up again. It was just something I know some people did back in the day. I don't know if it was ever a good idea. If I'm not mistaken, Martin's over here now. Yeah, there he is. Alright, well, we are going to end the first, this video here. I want to thank everyone for coming around for the Siege of Kavach. Again, please comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Have a great day.